point of safety, I do repeat, please stay behind the public barriers until you're ready to do so by commentary and the street marshals.
Yeah, you can see everything now. Be careful, don't you? What's the picture on your face? You can hold my hand.
Remember to applaud the various community groups as they pass him all the way to Prince's Bridge and beyond to King's Domain. The Freemasonry in front of the Melbourne Town Hall at the moment is a fraternal organisation which provides men and opportunity for personal development to serve their communities, grow spiritually and live in a principled way of life. The first meetings of Freemasons in Victoria was held on the 23rd of December 1839. George Brunswick's wife, first master of what is magistrate for the territory, and his memory is perpetuated in Melbourne by the name of Brunswick Street, and also are many other early Freemasons. Mike's Lodge, Australia Felix, is still operating and is represented in the parade today. The 32-year-old prospective Definers Association of Victoria continues in your representative of maintaining easy access to the Victorian goldfield. Many families migrate to Australia after the discovery of gold in 1851. The prospect of like people with strong broadcast looking to a better life. Still buying gold from the metal detected gold panel riverfront in Victoria, and the interest in the association is strictly remaining dark. Listeners can experience what life would have been like during the gold rush at Sovereign Hills by hanging the gold, venturing underground on a mine tour, and travelling up for a travelling causeway. By night, the multi-million-dollar Melbourne Life Spectacular, one on the Southern Cross, brings to life the enduring story of the Eureka Rebellion. The Chinese Astronomy Society Lion Dance Team regularly perform, and they're heavily involved in the organisation of Chinese New Year celebrations in northern Chinatown. They donate their performance proceeds to various charities. 2013 marks the 92nd year that they donated to Royal Children and Royal Melbourne Hospital. And the Federation of Chinese Associations, the aim of the this organisation that represents the United people from around the world. There are 30 leaders of associations and they come from regions like mainland China, Malaysia, Vietnam and Cambodia. These are peaceful lion dances and engaged dances which are performed for special occasions. The Chinese dancing groups are also represented with communities from places like Xinjiang, Xinjiang and Tibetan regions. It would not be complete if we didn't have the famous traditional dragon dance to wish good luck to all Australians. Australians this week, in Victoria particularly, prior to the gold rush years of the 1800s, the Chinese have been a part of the rich fabric of early foundation days of Australia. And they sure know how to celebrate. Dancing is a wonderful way of bringing people together to celebrate as one. Melbourne Swiss Club, Danablock, Danish Australian Cultural Society, and many more. Music is a great device for bringing people together too, and these people offer a special service to our community. This is the first ambulance service pipe band in Australia. Their band formed 3 years ago and is the third ambulance pipe band in the world. The opportunities to complete throughout Victoria. The senior dancers perform regularly with Claymore, Australia's premier Celtic rock band. Here to say out the Victorian Scottish Union, and our brothers are looking up the interesting traditions of Scotland in Victoria. Amongst them, the Clan McMillan Society of Victoria and the Clan McLaughlin Society of Victoria. The City of Melbourne Highland Pipe Band is the senior pipe band in Victoria, dating back over 100 years. Known for its innovative and entertaining musical repertoire, this band has thrilled the business with trophies over the years. The band provides expert tuition to interested people wanting to learn the pipes or drums, and it's one of the most difficult instruments of all to play, and don't they make it look easy, Peter? On the steps of the Melbourne Town Hall, followed by the Wellington Collingwood Knitting Group. Family of visitors provide opportunities for people of all backgrounds and cultures to connect in a friendly environment, gain new skills in order to feel a sense of belonging and receive recognition produced by this group. Wellington Collingwood Knitting Group, self-sufficient, very impressive. Welcome the representatives of the National Wool Museum from the city of Greater Geelong, a city synonymous with wool and wool industry. Big part of the area in the 1830s, the first of many water mills opened in 1868. For many years, in fact, Greater Geelong is Australia's only comprehensive museum of wool. While so much there for the National Wool Museum, wonderful to see providing various activities in times of need and to help maintain and promote domestic culture. And after the business community joining us now, Islam Australia Corporation, a non-profit organisation dedicated to sharing the true teachings of Islam with non-Muslims. Islam Australia aims to build a bridge between Australian Muslims and the wider Australian community. Welcome to Islam Australia before the Town Hall VIP pass at the moment, making their way to Collins Street, followed by the United Australian Lebanese Movement Victoria. The United Lebanese Movement encourage and assist the creative development of the social and cultural life of the Lebanese community in Australia. They also promote understanding and goodwill between Australian Lebanese and the wider Australian community. And then Slovaks in Australia. Slovakia is a country in the heart of Europe, about 1/5 the size of Victoria, yet with the same population. Slovaks in Australia are marching in folk costumes from various regions in Slovakia. Strong in their traditions, some families make and collect these costumes even after 200 years of immigration to Australia. The diversity in Australia, represented here on this occasion by the Western Region Bengali School. The Bengali School is a not-for-profit organisation established in 2006. The school is providing Bengali language services in Java, Bali, Sulawesi, Maluku, Papua and other smaller islands of the Indonesian archipelago. And approaching the Town Hall here in Melbourne at the moment, the Savas Committee of Australia-Australasia Melbourne chapter. The Savas Committee of Australasia has been spreading the North Asada's teachings for 13 years. They encourage society to live harmoniously in friendship, equity, justice and fellowship. The Asada Association welcomes everyone to join their thought-provoking discussions every second Sunday of the month. And with the Sinhala Cultural and Community Services Foundation has been for 20 years in Melbourne, and represents Sri Lankan and Sinhala ethnic groups. They strongly support multiculturalism and embrace the dynamic of Australia. They are dressed in traditional outfits and passionately take part in many national, religious, cultural and social events. This is a wonderful way to Victoria Black Street Turkish Cultural Association was established in 1999 and aims to promote Turkish culture by performing Turkish folk dances and music. The Black Sea dance symbolises the wild waves of the sea and splashing and fluttering of the brine anchovy fish after it's been caught by fishermen. Very colourful troops we have here today. An absolutely splendid turn-up for Australia Day. And wonderful music too, people. Federation of Indian Associations Christian Community in Victoria. They are abreast the Melbourne Town Hall now. This is their 24th year and they continue to promote Indian language schools, arts, music, culture and advocate multicultural values in Victoria. Welcome folks, welcome the dancers, boys and girls, one and all.
下面都可以能够结合你推进的方向。我们这个给它放到造成给它。
A little touch of Bollywood.
尤其是讲到这个来把这里特别的，我是不开心，就跑远了，对吧？我以前因为出来了嘛。就是老怎么就是这样讲，我跑那个。
Provide a central outlet for all Star Wars fans, including love of the Star Wars universe. This is the series side to the Thunderbone House. They take their work very seriously. Their main drive is to make special appearances in order to fundraise with the proceeds going towards the support of many children's charities throughout the state. Welcome to Victorian Columbia, the Victorian Army of the period 1865 to 95. Members have served and preserved the skills and the read about their family history listing of the names of the Victorian volunteers. I draw your attention to the Australian Air Force cadets who are marching across the Collins Street intersection at this time. And the Victoria Police Fight Band are being the Melbourne Town Hall. They perform their official capacities at all major police events. They attend regal and vice-regal ceremonies. Their versatility is demonstrated by their ability to perform various styles of music in combination with each of the other Victorian police bands. On average, the band attends 200 engagements involving approximately 350 performances per year, and Police Commissioner Ken Lay is very proud of the Pipe Band indeed. And welcome the MFC. The Metropolitan Fire Brigade is one of Melbourne's oldest organisations. First term volunteer brigade operated in 1845. In 1890 the First Brigade Act was introduced leading to the establishment of the Metropolitan Fire Brigade. In 1893 the Eastern Hill Fire Station opened and it's the MFB headquarters to this day. In 2013 Civil Defence Agency that could be quickly activated in the event of war. In the 1960s, this role was enhanced to include management of peacetime disasters. The Laughter Club's Victoria is with us. There's nothing more joyous than laughing together, seeing families laugh together. Laughter Club's Victoria holds fun-filled free 30-minute laughter sessions each week in over 30 clubs around Victoria. You can actually laugh at the friendly without actually laughing at the friendly, if you know what I mean. Macedonian Community Council of Victoria, like many people who came to Australia seeking fortune, Macedonians started arriving party back to their families and return home. However, bicycle is small sport, transport and recreation sport. It hasn't changed since then. Human power to ride along Melbourne. And the overall getting along the two barren cycles been around since the turn of last century. And wonderful to see the historic bicycles go through the penny. A penny farthing that race was the formark to the Austral wheel race that is to be. And now to the RACB cars and the Australia Fair Grand Concert Organ. RACB welcome always a worthwhile exhibition and turnout for the Australia Day ceremony. Now, this Grand Concert Organ Australia Fair is a Belgian-built battling concert organ built in the workshops of the Beats Organ Works in Antwerp in 1884. It's the only of the skaters. Watch out for the tram tracks, boys and girls. They can be a little bit tricky. The skateboarders are representing the Victorian Skateboarding Association, Melbourne Riverside Skate Park. They are heading down to Riverside now for the Australia Day competition to be held at Riverside. It's been going on there since 2002. And following in the Victorian Roller Derby League. It's a 100% skater-owned and operated league, the only league in Australia to be a member of the Women's Fast Track Roller Derby Association. They have 4 home teams and a travel team, which regularly competes against interstate and international teams. Mainland Chinese associations are represented here today. The Chinese Sky Ferry, who is married to a mortal, but they can only meet once a year on a full moon, and that happens to be today. This day is known as Family Reunite Day. The story is passed on to the young people to say that love keeps families united and never dies. And then joining us with a variety of disabilities, ages and backgrounds to develop independence, a sense of freedom and to reach their equestrian goals. It's a grassroots volunteer-based organisation with 37 centres, 1,033 and they've been in operation for over 40 years, and they do a fabulous job. And how thoughtful are they to bring their own pooper scooper along, Jerry? And now the Lupus Foundation health concerns often bring families closer together. Lupus Foundation helps to raise awareness and by providing information and resources to those affected by lupus. Today they are dressed as butterflies and wolves. These symbolise illness. Lupus is a chronic, incurable, potentially life-threatening autoimmune illness whereby the immune system fails to differentiate between foreign invaders and its own cells and issues. In front of the town hall now, the Richardson Creole community. In the early 1800s, Australia established an enduring trade relationship with the region based on sugar. Early Richardson settlers, including Marie Emily Blanchard, who arrived in 1829 and married Frederick Madden, daughter of the first iron steamer in Melbourne. And the Solomon Islands Victorian Association, formed in 1992, actively promotes Solomon Islands culture, identity, fellowship and goodwill throughout Australia. Made up of Solomon Islanders and students living or studying in Victoria, the group has adopted many overseas and Australian members who have connections with the Solomon Islands. Harmonico Filipino and Friends is a singing group that was formed by Ronaldo Lumen in 2011. They're made up of family members from the Filipino family for more than 10 years. And we welcome them again to 2013 Australia Day here in Melbourne.
It's a real one. There's some someone is. If it's
And to share me a dream that this year. Well, every party needs entertainment, and we certainly have some great entertainment today. We hope you're enjoying the parade all the way down over onto St Kilda Road and to Little Lithgow Avenue today. This is a marvellous community parade. The Soccer Time Kids. Soccer Time Kids is a sport program specifically designed for children from 1 to 5 years old. Children learn the game of soccer through activities involving coordination, balancing and movement. colours, shapes and numeracy are incorporated to further develop children's learning experience. They endeavour to provide the basic foundations for a child's future education through soccer, pastime and a bonding activity. Early in the 19th century, games were played by correspondence and moves mailed across oceans to friends and family around the globe. These days you can play online. These giant chess pieces are making their way to the kitchen domain garden, and you can play a game of chess or challenge your chess master. Followed by the Melbourne dog walkers, many families, of course, have members of the furry, four-legged variety. Melbourne dog walkers is a community group of people and their dogs. They don't have a business group though. The masters and the Vietnamese community in Australia, the Victoria chapter, provides a variety of welfare services to the Vietnamese community. Aims are to provide and preserve the Vietnamese cultural heritage, to educate and represent the community in areas such as, well, politics, health, education, well-being of young people. Other aspects of the Vietnamese culture are very important of Australian culture. The Thai community is approaching the Melbourne Town Hall. It's been, well, let's see, over 100 years since the first group of Thai people migrated to Australia. The first notable Thai to arrive was Utra Indra, sent by King Rama V during the 1920s to purchase racehorses. Happy Australia Day for the land of smiles. Thailand, our Thai community, part of Victoria's rich heritage for 100 years. The Australian Federation of Pakistan Organisations was formed in 2007 and is comprised of 4 independent organisations: the Pakistan Australia Association Melbourne, the Pakistani Australian Christian Association. Derek, we have, following on the Melbourne Hare Krishna movement, for more than 35 years, Melbourne's Hare Krishnas have brightened up Melbourne streets, singing their universal prayers. And welcome cricketers of Melbourne. I'm sure many families across Australia are having a social game of cricket. Beach cricket played, it's a favourite of ours, either played in the streets or watching at the magnificent MCG. And you can get involved at age 5, from age 5, at clubs throughout Victoria. Oh, look at the captain, Michael Clark. Oh, isn't he good looking? What a batsman. Marvellous, absolutely marvellous at the MCG. Michael Clark, I love him. Now, Transplant Australia. The Transplant Australia Group are a support organisation for those touched by organ donation and transplantation. They also encourage good health through sport and do significant work in the area of organ donation awareness. Organ and tissue donation is often called the greatest gift of all. Australians have fun and friendship to people with an intellectual disability while at the same time improving health and well-being. And the Malaysian community follow on behind, approaching the town hall now. Malaysia is a multicultural nation that consists of Malay, Chinese, Indian and 15 celebrations. And a happy Australia Day to the Buddhist Like International Association of Victoria, which practices humanistic Buddhism through education, arts, culture and outreach activities and programs. Together with the Program Chan Melbourne Group, they organise the annual Buddhist Day and Multicultural Festival in Federation Square. Very colourful group, and it's absolutely outstanding that many young boys and girls are involved in forming as one, a unified Victoria, a unified Australia, a dream of all peace, harmony and understanding. And to the Australian-Iranian Youth Society, Derek. Yes, it promotes the integration and exchange of Iranian culture, arts and music. The group runs recreational programs and activities to enhance social awareness and encourage community involvement. Beautiful outfits, ladies, dressed in the traditional Sicilian costumes. The palace of Lisi, group of Sicilian folk, was established in Melbourne in 1994. They come from a little country town in the province of Syracuse in southern Italy. They have performed for multicultural associations, religious organisations, nursing homes, and the National Day. They are going to run the nothing more impressive than an 8-string, 100-year-old Spanish guitar. Melbourne is an ancient meditation and exercise practice which improves one's well-being and reduces stress. It's based on the universal principles of truth, compassion and tolerance. Melbourne is free to learn and is practiced in over 150 countries. There are many practice sites throughout Victoria and throughout Australia. They approach the Melbourne Town Hall now. Welcome them, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As the fun start to make their way through, a quick reminder there will be a 21-gun salute at the Shrine of Remembrance at exactly 12 minutes. The 21-gun salute has its history in the roots